She was 8 years old when she decided to color the apple in her coloring book purple instead of red, because purple is prettier, she said. She was 8 years old when she decided to pick up the blue marker and draw an orange on that same coloring page, because oranges can be blue too, she said. She was 8 years old when she decided that the entire coloring book page should be filled with all kinds of fruits, each a different color than they truly were. Because I can, she said, and she could. Marker in hand, she watched as the colors effortlessly blended together, drawing circles and shapes. She made the lines dance on the page. The thick black line that once was the outline of the apple, now hidden under all the drawings that her eye could capture. Coloring outside of the lines was a normal occurrence. Perhaps it was because she was at the age where her mind was exploring. After school, when the bell rang, she ran to the playground to swing on the swings and sit under the tree, feeling so free. It didn't matter if she knew the product of 2 times 3. After all, she was only 8 and drew whatever she wanted to on her page. But sooner than expected, high school arrived. The perfect picture stuck in her mind. She wanted to cross the bold lines, but the expectations were far too high. Everyone around her was aiming for the same end goal, drawing the same picture, making it difficult for her to decide whether or not to cross the lines. Her self-worth was rooted in merit and achievement, and seeing how much better her picture could turn out to be better than everyone else, color fast, make your picture stand out. This was all she heard. But how could she stand out without doing what she wanted to do most? She longed to be herself and let her imagination run wild, but now she had to know the product of 2 times 3. Now she had to know who she wanted to be. Her mind wandered back to when she was 8, back when all she could do was decide, back when the world was in the palm of her hand, back when her value wasn't rooted in her achievements and all that she knew. She wanted a break from the pain. Her hand was struggling to keep up and create. Her fingers now numb, her wrist ached. Scribbling down notes was all that she had done. She forgot. She forgot how much she used to enjoy drawing, how her imagination was just the beginning. Her existence was free, and she wasn't afraid to be herself or cross the bold lines or not follow the high school standards that were to set her up for success. Oftentimes, she sits down at her desk and sees that very coloring page. She follows the coloring lines with her eyes, traces them with her pointer finger, imagines as if she was in the classroom that once was her favorite, the classroom where each individual had a mind of their own, the classroom where she wasn't surrounded by papers that avoided the unknown. But the unknown was what she truly wanted to explore, to discover herself and be the person that she was meant to be. And so, she sat down at her desk and pulled out a fresh sheet of white paper. She opens the box of markers that were stowed away under her bed. She scans the colors to see what should come next, and finally, letting her fingers thaw, she chooses the color that she knows best. And it was at that moment she decided it was okay to color the apple purple instead of red. And so she did.